Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good day. Gord, you're hurting hippie. The porch without a parka. I should call it that, but welcome to the tooth. The whole tooth. Nothing but the tooth. It is Sunday. Happy Sunday, you all, or if you're watching this later, happy whatever day it is, and I hope it finds you well. It finds me a little bit more well than I have been sharing in the past. I've been not well. I've had a really tough 30 days. I've had awful migraines, awful tooth issues, and I'm going to explain it all. But first, today, +6. It's morning. It's +6. Feels like +3. It's gorgeous outside. I've already heard kids, people are all over the place walking around. It's our first real spring morning, and I can promise you that after I finally get this edited and up, I'm heading out there to spend some time with me. Spend some time with yourself, friends. Sometimes, instead of going on a walk with somebody, go by yourself. You'll think more deeply. You'll clear more issues. Friends, cheers. So, before I start telling you about this tooth issue, and you'll see why I keep doing that with my mouth, I'll be telling you about it. But first, I made a really good, I think, really good, blow my own horn. I made a really good montage. So it's coming, and it's just called Together. Peaceful, beautiful, and you can see all through this neighborhood I'm going to look for a lot more of the exact same thing. All through this neighborhood, all you see is people have gotten their kids to put up signs and talk about togetherness. Imagine, when I see all this, I think about 10, 15 years from now, the kids that are young, that are going through this really difficult time, are going to learn values that maybe have been long lost or maybe have never been around before. And I think that that's beautiful. So here's to together. Now, what the hell is this about the tooth? Well, friends, sorry, but my teeth are all fake. It's a long story, but for those of you who have watched my channel, you know that for the last couple of years, I have struggled with no dental program at all to fix my teeth. I had, over a decade ago, I had all my top teeth removed and that denture put in. And I was hoping to hang on to the bottom. And I had to, over time, as I got more and more abscesses, just pull more and more teeth, to the point that the starting of 2019, my mouth was in such pain, such royal pain. It was horrible. And I knew there was nothing left to do but get them all pulled. I went and I got it to my regular dentist at that time and had him estimate it. And what he did was estimate 11 teeth had to be pulled, and then a 12th tooth right here, a wisdom tooth that I never had out. I had my other 3 out long time ago, 30 years ago. But that tooth was never bothering me and wasn't bothering me at the time, but they quoted everything. It was $7,800. And I went into major depression. No way I could afford that. But with the pain I had, I tried to research everything, even emergency type situations with healthcare. You all think that we have this universal healthcare. No, we don't. We have socialized medicine. We all have issues and we all have positives. Not getting into that. But I'm a talker. I'm a charmer. I do what I have to do to get by. So I made friends with a local dentist, and over time and a couple of meetings, I was able to bring the entire cost of the entire thing, including the dentures, to about $3,500. That was with the wisdom tooth. But when it came time to pull the wisdom tooth, all the other teeth were out. And I went to the meeting and he says, "You've just been through hell. You've had all these teeth taken out, and your wisdom tooth, is it hurting you?" And I said, "No, not at all. This is the first time I've been without pain." And he said, "You got to pay cash for this. Why do it? You may never need that tooth out." So we decided to leave it. And for a year, it hasn't bothered me. And figure my luck, it starts bothering me. I didn't even know it. A month ago, I was telling you guys, oh, I'm 3 days into this migraine, then I'm 7 days into a migraine, 2 weeks of a migraine, and I'm kind of used to lots of migraines, not as bad as this, but lots of migraines in April. April is a month of very up and down weather as our weather tries to stabilize. So I wasn't looking beyond that. Every once in a while I thought, oh, I got a little pain here. I got a little pain here. I wonder why. I have no teeth. But it was about 3-4 days ago I started realizing maybe the pain here isn't a side effect of the headache. Maybe the pain here is causing the headache. And I've had fog and everything else, but whenever my pain goes up, so does my fog. And then about 3 days ago, I really realized this thing, I don't think you can really tell, but I am swollen on this side. You can see that's out further. I don't know if you can tell me below, but very definitely everything seems to point to that. And so as I said, I made good friends with the dentist. So Dr. G, she's a wonderful lady. I texted her Friday afternoon just saying, hey, I'm going through hell. Am I right in saying this might be my wisdom tooth? And I explained it all, and we had quite a bit of back and forth. And she gave me the phone number to the surgeon that I saw that turned me away, rightfully so then. And tomorrow or Tuesday, I'm going to phone him. She suggested that you talk to him and you tell him to get you some antibiotics and bring that swelling down. That may solve the problem. Get rid of the infection. It may clear up for months. You will have to arrange to get this out. So that's where I am now. I might have to go for emergency surgery. I might have to go on a round of antibiotics and then emergency surgery. Or I might have to go on antibiotics and let this lay. It may solve it. Don't know. I'm hoping for the latter, because any of the former means an awful lot of money. About $1,000 to get this wisdom tooth taken out. I'm only guessing. I don't remember how much. It was somewhere between $700 and $1,000 if I have to go under. And he did say he might be able to pull it without. But I'm also worried that if they pull it, even though it's way at the back, I might have to get the bottom dentures redone. I don't have the money for that. If that's the case, I can't get it done. So I'm back to where I was a couple of years ago when I thought I finally solved my tooth problem. Go figure. But why am I in such good spirits? I hate jinxing myself, but my headache is so mild today that it's almost not there. I'm trying to feel it, and I don't really feel it. Feel a little bit of stiff neck. Feel a little bit of pain here. Kids walking by. Feel a little bit of pain here. Still see the swelling, or at least I do think I'm swollen. But for the last 2 days, here we go with another story. Folks, stay tuned. There is new little known facts, but it's important I get this out. A couple of days ago, Friday night, I was in such pain after talking to that dentist that she even offered, I can write you a prescription for some painkillers. And I said, no, I don't like, because it would have been Oxycontin. No thanks. It would have been something like that. No thank you. Not my thing. But then I realized I stopped taking edibles, THC pills, capsules, not chocolates and stuff like that, but just edibles, pure edibles that are in capsule form that you know the THC count. And I had stopped taking them. I used to take 100 milligram pill every night around 6 o'clock. By 8 o'clock, all the pains were gone and I slept well. But I got out of it because, first of all, it wasn't doing much for me anymore. But second of all, it got very expensive. But I forgot. I had them all still in my freezer, frozen up, waiting for one day when I needed them. So I pulled them all out, and yeah, I have probably 5 or 6 100 milligram tablets. But I also have 12 50 milligram tablets, 1-to-1s, 50 milligram CBD, 50 milligram THC. So I took one of those Friday night, and oh my goodness, what a beautiful truck is driving by. I don't know if, sometimes I don't, sometimes I like to share things that I really like. Don't know why he's going so slow through here. Looking at our playground. And now he goes. Anyways, squirrel. So, where the heck was the hippie? Oh yeah, so I took it at 4 o'clock Friday afternoon. Always with THC pills, I am almost right on the 2-hour mark when it starts to take effect. The CBD usually takes effect sooner. And I did. I felt the CBD, I felt the swelling going down, I felt the calmness, and then I felt the THC coming along, and I had a good night Friday night. I had a really good one. Excuse me. So last night, I did it again, right about 4 o'clock. By 10 o'clock at night, I had some pain, but it was starting to just subside, the THC, and it was good. And I had another good night's sleep. And today, although yes, I have some Advil in me, I woke up with a headache, but it was smaller. And then I took some Advil and it went away. Advil has not been getting rid of these headaches, but it went away today. So, am I there? Was it? You know, I've read about fibro has often caused when it causes head issues, when fibro is cycling and it hits the head area and the neck area, it often cycles and causes an awful lot of trouble around the mouth, the jaws, the teeth, sometimes can cause ghosting kind of pains. So there is a big part of me saying, oh, I hope this may not be necessary. Maybe this will go away. This is the best I felt in a long time. And we're going to leave it right there with the new little known facts. Starting with only a couple, my friends. The longest time between two twins being born is 87 days. Look at these two wonderful babies. 87 days apart. That's amazing. This little known fact doesn't give a lot of detail in the background, so I try to research them ahead of time so I can show you. Like the world's deepest post box is in Susami Bay in Japan. Look at that. 10 meters underwater, a postal box. You gotta look it up to find out more. Friends, peace and cheers, love and harmony. Happy weekend.